Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful sees Hope Logan, Annika Noel, considering a reunion with Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, while Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McKinswood, is helping him recover from a brain injury, and that sets the stage for a huge showdown between these women that could get really ugly. So right now, Steffy agreed to keep Liam's brain injury a secret from everybody except her husband, Finn, Tanner Naldlin. And of course, Steffy's the one who found Liam after he cracked his head twice after a nasty fight with Bill Spencer, Don Diamond. We saw Steffy call the ambulance, and she got Liam life-saving medical attention. As Dr. Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, keeps pointing out, Liam would be dead if not for Steffy. And Liam knows he owes Steffy his life. But now, Liam thinks he's better off not telling his family and friends about his traumatic accident and the intracranial brain bleed. He may even need another brain surgery. And Grace and Finn were talking about that. It'll be a long recovery. So even though they may not necessarily agree with his decision, both Steffy and Finn said they will keep Liam's medical condition as their little secret. Keeping it from the kids, I understand. But Liam could tell the adults in his life. And just to say, I'm not sure why Steffy and Finn are letting brain-injured Liam make huge life choices like this when he's clearly not thinking right. The man's brain is swollen and bleeding. It seems like somebody else needs to take the wheel, but you know, it's B&B. I can even see Steffy insisting that she and Finn bring home Liam with them to recuperate, although it would be a little weird to explain to other people. Then again, Bill and Liam just had that big argument. And I'm not sure where Bill's son is even living because it's not at the Spencer mansion. We know Liam was living there before, but given that he never ran into Luna Nozoa, Lisa Yamada, on house arrest, I'm guessing he's got a pad somewhere. Maybe I missed him mention that he was moving out. At any rate, Steffy may bring him home with her. Or she could just make sure that she and Finn are on constant rotation checking on Liam at his place, and him crashing at Steffy and Finn's place makes sense. Because her husband's a doctor. And Liam's health condition is quite serious. So if he had another collapse, Finn would be there to help. And of course, Liam's daughter Kelly Spencer, Sophia Paris McKinley, lives there, and she would love her dad to stay a while. And they could always make up a story like Liam's apartment is being repainted or fumigated or something. Again, it's bold. If they want him to stay at the Finnegan house, they're going to find a way. So that's where things stand. Liam gets out of the hospital, soon with a huge secret being held between him and Steffy and Finn. Meanwhile, things are getting messy soon, because Hope is having buyer's remorse about her divorce from Liam. When talking to her daddy, Deacon Sharp, Scene Cannon, Hope admitted that her life has been a train wreck ever since her split from Liam. And Hope's dad, Deacon, is starting to see Liam differently after this crazy mess with Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, betraying her with Forresters, and now with Miss Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, the nose. So we've got Deacon right now gushing about how lucky that Hope got with Liam, and how he's always been there for his kids and both their moms. And Deacon just reminded Hope that she was saying her life kind of went off the rails since things fell apart with Liam. And of course, Deacon knows that Hope and Liam's marriage was not perfect. Nobody's is, but part of their problems definitely involved Steffy. Hope mentioned the whole divided heart thing. But Steffy is fully committed to Finn now, so Steffy would not be a threat romantically if Hope got back with Liam. So it looks like Deacon may be kind of nudging Hope to consider a reunion with Liam. And of course, Hope feels bad that she hurt Liam by straying with Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, and she can't imagine her life without Liam in it. Hope mentioned that she hasn't seen him in a while, so she needs to check in. And let's not forget, just a few months ago, Liam was up at Forrester Creations pitching a reunion to Hope. Only she refused him because she was just starting up with Carter. And now Hope's really regretting all of that on Bold and the Beautiful. So a Liam reunion may sound great. There's just a couple of problems with that. First, Hope may have a bit of trouble tracking Liam down if he's not at his place or his dad's because he's going to be at the hospital and then someplace else. And second, Steffy's in the mix, and she thinks Hope has turned into somebody who uses men. Steffy thinks she used both Thomas and Carter. And third, Steffy is genuinely concerned about Liam's medical condition and may think that starting something with Hope would be a distraction from his healing or could actually hamper his recovery. So I expect Hope is going to reach out to Liam soon to catch up. But we could see Steffy getting between them and blocking her access to Liam. If Hope comes to Liam's place, she might have to deal with Steffy or Finn denying her access to her ex-husband. Alternately, if Steffy and Finn have brought Liam home with them, I cannot see that Steffy would let Hope in the door of her Malibu beach house to try and get cuddly with Liam after she just betrayed the Forresters, and use Carter to try and keep Hope for the future and to do all this stuff. I'm not saying Hope did use him. I'm saying that is Steffy's opinion of what Hope did, just to clarify. So I could totally see Steffy gatekeeping anybody coming to see Liam until he's fully recovered. That isn't good for him. And this brain injury staying a secret, as he asks, seems like a long shot, but Steffy's going to try and make it work. She said she would, but in particular, I could see her roadblocking Hope from access. I don't think Steffy wants Liam for herself, but she really cares about him. And she sees that he could have easily died and been gone forever from her life, Kelly's life. So Steffy wants to make sure that he recovers fully so he can be the dad that Kelly needs him to be for years to come. And I'm certain if the storyline goes this way, and Hope doesn't know Liam's got a brain injury, she will simply assume Steffy is trying to keep her away from Liam out of spite. Let's be real, Steffy would keep her away from Liam just out of spite, even without a brain injury. And of course, we know Hope blames Steffy for everything that's gone wrong in her life. So they may each vow to fight over Liam. And of course, Hope wouldn't know all the medical complications that are going on behind closed doors. So we may be setting up a Steffy versus Hope over Liam situation, but in a different way than it's been done before. It may not be about romance, at least not on Steffy's part, but more about her thinking Hope would be toxic to Liam's recovery, and that Steffy doesn't want to let Hope get her clutches into Liam while he's vulnerable and brain-addled. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep Liam's secret hidden from Bill as well, because in a recent behind-the-scenes photo of Liam with Bill El Giardino, you can see Liam has on a little beanie sort of hat, and it looks like he might be trying to cover up his head bandage, so Bill won't know that there's something going on with his noggin. So wait to see if Hope makes a beeline over to see Liam soon and where he's at, and if she can find him, and if she can get to him. And even if he wants to tell Hope about his brain injury, Steffy may pressure Liam not to do it. She may tell him that Hope's out of control, that she dumped Carter and is looking for the next man to use. And she won't let it be him, you know. And given that Liam is brain-addled, he might just go ahead and do what Steffy says. Or heck, she might not even tell Liam that Hope's knocking at the door trying to get to him. Steffy could just let Liam think Hope doesn't care enough to stop by. You know, we'll see how messy and soapy this is.